All right. Welcome to Deuteronomy. I'm Dan.
And I'm Bryan.
And hey, we're doing something a little bit different because we talked about this briefly before, but Magic the Gathering has done a Ninja Turtle set, and I, in very particular, am very excited about this. And we thought we would record opening some packs and talking about the art and some of the mechanics that they choose. What do you think, Bryan?
Sure, unboxing. It's 2026. Those are still cool, right?
Right? Yeah. I mean, I will say there is a whole series of YouTube shorts that I watch of just people opening Magic packs. So
Fair.
there,
All right, let's get to
there's
Christmas.
that. Yeah. All right. Cool. Well, let me show off a couple things first. I got here. I'll turn it around this way. I don't know if I need to do that, but here we go. I got one of the official deck boxes for my Ninja Turtles Commander deck. I got it in this really cool ooze green sleeves.
Sick.
I'm going with Leo and Mikey as my commanders for the deck.
That's like
I
turtle
haven't got.
pie green too. Mind
Yeah,
you.
right.
Like
I
unhealthy
love
cream filling green.
Well, this particular deck is all about. I kind of tailored it to build around food tokens because Mikey builds food tokens, so it's kind of all about building a bunch of different tokens, but mostly food. So you know, getting the turtle pie reference in there is appropriate, I think. And then here is my very first Magic the Gathering binder, which is all Ninja Turtle stuff, or it will be more Ninja Turtle stuff after tonight. But my favorite part of it is not the pizza land, which people are so upset about these lands.
Me too.
I love them. I don't care. But is the pizza by the shred reference on the back that I love.
That's sick. Honestly, it took me a second to register what that was. I thought it was like a sand dune or something
Nope.
before I realized it was like Salvador pizza.
Yep. This is a sardine, onion, and peanut butter pizza slice.
Yeah, that's right up.
And we've got I've gotten 2 collector booster packs so far that I have opened, and thus far my big pulls are Metallic Mimic and the Silhouette Donnie, and the where's the other one on the back? I got this like cool Sally Pride and the Sinoplastic Manipulator. I have to read it upside down for a second there, but we got this like really great Krang from Mirage. It's one of the comic book cover ones.
So was the metallic mimic, right?
Yeah, so it's Honeycut, the Fugitoid.
So I did check that
Slightly
out.
better
That is from a
costume.
volume 4 issue.
Yeah. Some of
When
them
it
are
got-
like
when it got real weird.
yup, for sure. They, I think it's pretty cool that they've pulled from multiple places. Some of the comic book covers for those, like they call them like reference cards, I guess, because they're pulling directly from the content. Some of them are from like Volume 1 Mirage. Some of them are from Volume 4, like you said. We've got some IDW ones in there. There's this really cool Splinter pulled right from an issue. It's actually not a comic book cover, but it's like a full panel of him meditating and the like all the swirling colors behind him. It's a great card.
I really do love at the brief glances I've had so far, the sheer scope and breadth of the franchise that they've been able to visualize and cover. Like it's not like they've got Saturday Morning, but they've also got Archie, and they differentiate them.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got great representation of the IDW stuff, which a lot of the like contemporary audience isn't so aware of. And then you got the
Yeah.
classic stuff, you got movie references, you got deep cut comic stuff. The only thing I haven't seen, and correct me if I'm wrong, is anything from Image.
I have not seen any Image yet. That is accurate. I haven't seen everything in the set, so I'm not entirely sure if there is something floating in there. But the fact that I've already seen, not personally in my collection, but across the internet, the like Japanese anime Super Mutant Turtle has a card reference, but Image hasn't, is pretty funny, I think.
I mean, we are just unearthing this entire project. Who's to say what's to come? But I would
Yeah.
love to see a specialty Image pack personally, even though it's not canon. I have a real soft spot for that run just because of how absolutely fucking brutal it is.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I guess. Well, you'll have to correct me if I'm wrong because actually, maybe there is one. Is the Raph and Casey book that what is it called? The one with
Body
the
count.
American flag mask. Body count. Is that Image?
No. Believe it or not,
Okay.
no.
That's what I wanted to make sure of because there are references to that, at least two that I know of.
There must be a licensing thing going on because I know that IDW repubbed the Image stuff as like this lost season non-canon kind of thing, but maybe they
Yeah.
still don't fully own the rights to those iterations. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Um, can I check this really quick? Friends. No. Okay. Cool. Don't have to worry about it. Cut that. Ha. So anyway, I got.
Oh, I
my
take it
booster
back. I have to
box.
correct myself. Body count is Image.
Oh, okay. So we got it. We got there.
But I'm still talking about the main red and black run. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
for sure. I mean, and like you said before, like there are people who aren't going to recognize the IDW stuff. I actually saw the opposite, where I saw a video of someone commenting on another video where there's one of the Leo alternate arts is like really classic Volume 1 Mirage Leo, and he's wearing the red mask, of course, and the person commenting clearly doesn't, you know,
The history.
right? It was like, this is obviously Raphael, and it's like, no, it's not.
There's so many layers to the Ninja Turtle bandana color swap iceberg that I do not care to get into.
Yeah, fair. I just thought it was hilarious that like even after 40 years, I just took that as a, you know, I take for granted that I figured everybody knew that aspect of it, but apparently not.
Strangely, I've been running into people, and we can get off this topic here in a sec. It's that they don't go all the way back, even more gratuitously, where the '87 series is out of their orbit,
Oh wow.
right? And you think like that is like as much as we know how much it goes back before that, and blah blah blah, pure snob, but whatever. '87 is the defining version visually, sound, personality wise, representationally. That is everything is kind of built out of now.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about this on the podcast a lot that like it's actually kind of cool that there's an iteration of Turtles for like every generation.
Totally, but I'm still kind of flabbergasted by those who have been like, I didn't go back before 2K3.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's
I
wild
stopped
for
there.
sure.
It's like, oh wow, the lore is deep enough that we have generational cutoff now.
Which is definitely wild because I feel like with Playmates, rest in peace, Playmates Turtles license, that they've never really stopped the original, you know, iteration. I guess there was probably some like slow points, but I feel like it's always been hanging around the zeitgeist.
More or less. I mean, it's definitely the most iconic visually.
Yeah.
But
Well,
whatever.
here we go. We've got our booster pack. This was supposed to happen earlier in the weekend, but unfortunately my shipment got delayed because of a snowstorm in New York City. I guess Krang had the weather machine going.
I thought you had that in your deck.
I actually do have that card. It's in my collection. I gotta add that to my deck actually. But yeah, no, here we go. So here's some unboxing action. Scan here to discover the coolest cards. We revealed them months ago. This is actually kind of a fun thing that they include in the boxes. This is usually just for the stores, but if you do buy one, you get. They always include like, oh, wrong side. They include the draft archetypes, so stores can put this out on the table and be like, hey, if you're doing a pre-release draft or if you're doing a draft later on, if you don't have a lot of experience, this is kind of the things that the set is leaning towards. So,
It's nice that Magic continues to include helpful tutorials.
yeah, for sure. Especially with new sets, like there's constantly new mechanics. So just having something that clearly says what those mechanics are, and you know, this one is a lot of tokens and when things leave the battlefield and ninjas sneaking onto the battlefield and stuff like that. So, but here we go.
Look
We're
at
finally
this deck
here.
art. I gotta say,
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of big beefy Raph.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's a more recent occurrence too, right?
They keep defining him as like this beefcake, and my favorite version of him visually is probably 2012, where he's like the short stack.
Yeah, that's sort of like small brawler, you know?
Right? I don't know. That's a personal preference. Let's keep going. Keep going. Sorry.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So we're gonna start doing this. I guess this is where we're gonna get. I'm not gonna flip things over anymore. We're gonna have to do that in post.
Okie doke.
You tell me. You've got more experience with this than I do, but here we go. My first play booster opening of the set. We've got a mutant token on the back. I don't know if we've got any. Yeah, I guess I'll flip it over for you. That's just a random mutant, unless we recognize this one.
I mean, there have been several Bat mutants over the years. Kirby, Splinter,
Yeah.
Wingnut. So
I mean,
are they kind of playing into like the mutant town thing that's going on in the comics, where there's lots of mutants out and about?
So I have a land card that is Mutant Town, and there's one that references the music club where they all
Sheena.
You know, yeah, exactly. It is funny because this does kind of look like almost like a rock concert type situation, but I'm not sure that that's an amp that she's standing on. You know?
That'd just be cool. I know Mutant Town kind of divides the audience base. I personally really like what they've done with it, especially when Sophie leaned into like the punk underground scene. I was just like, oh, that tickles my heart.
I haven't heard any. I didn't know there was controversy about that. I think it's cool.
Well, I don't. Nobody's throwing it under the bus, but I know some people are like, meh, it's a little slow for them.
So this is a Hamato Guardian Stance, a 1 white instant. The flavor text is everything you know I have shown you, but I have not shown you everything I know.
Oh, that's a dope stance. That's original art, isn't it?
Yeah. Not everything is going to be reference art or stuff that there are. Like this was done from Jason Rainville. That's the artist on this card. So there are like original Magic art for a lot of this stuff, and then I think there's probably going to be like one card maybe in the back of the pack that is going to be the reference material.
Copy.
We've got a manhole missile. This is here we go. Try and center it.
Oh, is that the man?
Say your
the
prayers,
cover. Yeah.
Goidles. So this is Rocksteady throwing a manhole cover. Looks like there's some purple dragons standing around him as well. We got Stockman Mad Flyentist.
Man, I'm still mad about this. You showed me this the other day. I'm so fucking mad at myself that I have never used that term before. And I'm mad at all of us for not using this term before.
Never thought of that one.
How?
It should have been a toy.
It's been 40 fucking years!
All right, we got a classic Cowabunga with Mikey on the board.
The jet board?
Yeah.
Sweet.
They're all in the image. It's just Mikey up front, which makes a lot of sense. When you're open to new things, a weird world of wonder unfolds before you. We've got an artifact pizza.
A little higher?
Hand.
So what does that do?
This is an artifact, and it's a food. So when this artifact enters, draw a card. You can pay 1 to tap it and sack this artifact to add 1 mana of any color, or you can pay 2 and sack it to gain 3 life. Most food will let you tap and sacrifice it to gain life, so that's always an option on the food. But these particular, like, permanent artifact pizza cards will have some other ability as well. This one adds mana.
Okay, well, I can't really tell what's going on in that art. Is there like a statue on the pizza?
Yeah, it's like a... Oh, that's funny. Let's see what this is. Yeah, it looks like New York City, actually.
Oh, like made out... Okay, that's cool. I was saying to myself, like, these artifact pizza cards, there's got to be multiples of them, right? So they should do different art for the different horrible recipes of the pizza from the show?
Yeah, they do. So, like, this one is the Omni cheese pizza, and I have the Everything pizza in another... in my collection as well. So there's multiples of them with different art.
What's the Omni cheese? Have a mustache?
It's this one with the city.
Oh, okay.
I guess. I mean, that's kind of what it looks like to me. But it's like all cheeses, and it kind of looks like it's expanding.
So like Akira Gross. Yeah, it's cool though.
We got the Squirrelinoids. That's fun.
Oh shit! He cut. That's pretty dope.
I am not used to where my camera is.
There we go. Now it's focusing in. That's a good spot. Oh, that's
nice.
Cool. That's good art too.
Right?
Great colors.
Nice common with the death touch there. One drop.
All right, so wait, gun to your head, Squirrelinoids or pizza monsters?
I mean,
because they're the same damn thing.
Yeah, they are the same.
The Squirrelinoids were the soft reboot of the pizza monster.
Oh, nice. We got nobody.
Ooh, which one? IDW nobody. Nice.
I don't need a name. I'm nobody.
Again, like that is nobody needs a spin-off. All right? Nobody is the coolest superhero that nobody's paying attention to. With like guest spots from Leo and Casey, but like nobody, like Brooklyn Bridge needs a series as nobody, either comics or show or something. Would be so dope. It'd be like Batman-esque, but like way more brutal. It'd be cool. I wonder if there's a nobody card for the Mirage version too.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Well, I mean, maybe alternate art, but
the one who just looks like Noob Saibot.
Courier of comestibles. It's just pizza delivery driver.
That's next gen Kino.
Yeah, right. So this is the thing. In the art for Courier, and this particular character shows up in one of the other pizza cards. I think I forget which one it is, but they kind of have a consistency across this pizza delivery girl.
Oh, cool.
But there are a handful of cards that could very easily be a legendary card that has a name. Like, this could have been Kino, right?
Right. It could have been Woody. It could have been any number of our friendly pizza people.
Right. But instead, they gave it a more generic name. And I do want to call this out because we're going to see a handful of cards that are like this as we open more packs, where one of the things that people one of the things that was complained about with the Spider-Man set specifically was that every card was like Spider-Man, and every card was a legendary card, which means you can only have one on the battlefield at a time. And because they're all Spider-Man, like if Magic wanted to reprint this card, it's really hard because they'd have to rename it, and then it gets kind of confusing. So they kind of split the difference in Ninja Turtles, where sometimes they'll have these cards that like this very easily could have said Kino, but instead it says Courier of Comestibles, and you could see a Magic card that is just that title with more, fantasy art instead of someone on a motorcycle.
It'll work though. Like they deal with lots of delivery drivers theoretically.
Yeah. Well, this is interesting.
That's a Karai.
It is a Karai, but I'm trying to figure out if that's like a mistake on the card or if this is a particular.
How so?
Well, look at the text. There's like a black circle in the. I think there's like an ink stain on it.
What's it say?
So the text for the card says it has sneak 4, 2 and a white and a black. And whenever Karai deals combat damage to a player, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. If her sneak cost was paid this turn, instead return that card to the battlefield. And she's a 3/3. I've seen this card without that mark on it, so I don't know if that. I think that might just be a printing error.
I think you get a printing error. It would be cool if there was some lore to it, but I would expect the text to kind of feed it,
Yeah, exactly. Like
that's a dope picture of Karai. That is hands down the hottest, like, yes, mommy picture of Karai. Sorry.
Oh man. No, it is great art. Like holding the Shredder's helmet.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, there are cards. There is. We're not going to see any here. I'm pretty sure it's only in the collector booster. But there are Kevin Eastman ones that are signed by him. Those are definitely only in the collector booster. So the signing is over the text, like where that print is. But that's just an error.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I would love to see one of the D&D shows, Dimension 20 or whatever, to get a turtle round on.
Oh man. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
And maybe a couple of guests coming into play who would be like make Kevin play. It'd be hilarious.
I mean, I finally got my reprint of the TMNT and Other Strangeness book, so
Oh,
it's
sick.
out there. So this next one is an equipment. It is Hard One GT. So this is another one of those, like, they could have called it Raphael Sai, but they didn't. I think there's a different one that probably is Raphael Sai, but this just says equipped creature has double strike and you can equip it for 2. It was fitting that the most dangerous turtle bore a weapon of peace.
Why does it look like there's only 2 tines on it, though?
So this is the thing. I'm glad you noticed. For some reason, in most like in all of the magic art, not like the reference material, right? But like the stuff that's original for this set, they draw Raph with Jite instead of size.
Why?
I don't know. I think just because like Jite was already a known and famous weapon in Magic, there's like a pretty powerful artifact card that is a Jite. And I think they actually reflavored that in the collector boosters pack to be like Raph's Sai. I think it's one that you can get. But for whatever reason, all of the Magic original art is Raph with Jite. You'll notice it.
That's interesting.
It's such a weird detail.
I wonder if anyone else called that out yet.
I don't know. I haven't really heard anybody. This one also has a little bit of a printing error on it. It's got like a weird underline on equipped creatures. So I wonder how much of that I'm going to see. That's it's not great. Speaking of Raph, though, we've got Raphael, tough turtle. He's working out.
It's a tough boy.
1/3. Whenever another creature you control enters, Raph deals 1 damage to target opponent. Anger is a dangerous ally. It clouds your judgment. You need to control it, lest it control you. Splinter. And yeah, for those of you listening along, this is just Raph working out in the lair. His barbell is 2 bowling balls.
Okay, Jim Bro Raph.
A little bit of the, like, we get by with what we can. Ooh, it's the ooze. This is a good pull.
Next stop, Ninja Turtle whey protein.
The text isn't quite coming into focus here. But yeah, we got baby turtles in the broken ooze canister.
2012 inspired.
Yeah. This says, whenever a creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it leaves the battlefield, create a mutagen token for each +1/+1 counter on it. And you can also tap this to exile a target card from a graveyard and create a mutagen token. So you can make a bunch of mutagen tokens with the ooze. Go figure.
All right.
Yeah, I like the art on it, though. You're right. It is very 2012 coded.
Yeah, that neon color.
And then the foil on this is the Buzzbots. I have seen this card before.
Mm-hmm.
So, flying vigilance. When this creature dies, draw a card. It's a little Baxter Stockman. The flavor text on this is like, designed for autonomous pollination, the Stocktronics Buzzbot's souped-up power plant allows for months of independent service. The optional taser is for defensive purposes only, of course. And then we got the TCRI building land.
Ooh, cool.
Common blue-red.
And that's straight out of Mirage design.
Yeah, and I will say, like, all of the lands that I've seen this far have some really fun descriptions on them. The light from the translocation matrix could be seen throughout the city. The Utroms knew they only had a brief window to escape after its accidental activation. All right, that's pack 1. Let's keep going. Things will pick up once we start to see a bunch of duplicates. Get a foot ninja token. Look at that guy. Oh, man.
Ooh, that's cool. That's a nice piece of art.
I love the colors. I love that they're not afraid to, like, mix these, like, reds and greens and purples and stuff. It's really cool.
100%. I wish he had the bug eyes, though.
Sewer Valence Cam. That's a new one for me. Blue artifact. It's a little camera in the sewer.
Which is another one of those things that, like,
one more cockroach.
Makes total sense, and I wish they would do something with in a story somewhere.
Oh, that's neat. You know what? I needed a closer look at it, but it's actually a little. The flavor text is right. It's a little cockroach with a camera on it, and it is currently on a sword of a foot soldier.
Oh, that's cool. I did
Really
not notice
sneaking
that until you pointed that out.
Oh wow. My next one is the Frog Butler.
Oh God, from the Pantheon.
Yep.
This is like
The
straight out of
quote.
Spirited Away. Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this is one of the frog butlers from the Toad Baron, who is quoted on the card, says, "With faithful Alberto's assistance, this shall be a gathering of untold delight. Why would you ever wish to leave?" And it's a whole bunch of people getting served drinks from our frog butler. He's got a little French mustache.
Alberto, he was good people in the comics.
All right, moving on. We got Rock Soldiers.
Inspired by IDW.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is fine.
Well, I'm sure there's an alternate art of this, although it is just a common. But the flavor text is catching enemies between a rock and a hard place. Boo.
Boo.
Oh, here's a good one. An instant one in a black. Pain 101. Your instructor is Casey Jones.
Yes! Thank God for this. Every movie reference is a definite bonus for me.
This is a Thomas Chamberlain Keen card. And yeah, we got Casey with dual wielding baseball bats. Looks like he's knocked out some like bear mutant.
Oh, so if you're not caught up in the IDW comics as of late, he is facing off against a Kodiak bear mutant cyborg hybrid, who is like a mob boss.
Oh. I literally just caught up on 15. Yeah, I think that's what it says. I just caught up today. Just skipped one because it was Buzzbots again. So the next new card is Foot Mystic.
Oh, cool. That's
a fun art too. Love the big hat. Little trouble. What was it? Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Mishima would protect the soul of Orokusaki at any cost. What was the name of that ghost from the 87 cartoon?
Huh?
Do you remember we watched one of the episodes we watched in season 3 was like Splinter and Shredder trying to get a ghost of a Foot Foot Clan member.
Oh, it was like the founding father, wasn't it?
Yeah.
God.
I was trying to place Mishima if that was maybe his name.
I forget now.
Mashima. We've got a counter spell, negate, some fun April artwork. She just unplugged the foot, like the robot in the back.
Dope.
It's one of the robots from like, it's based on one of the robots from the original cartoon.
It's like the Punchy Bot, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, we got it in this like magic. You guys
Sick.
seriously try to do this with jump kicks? Oh, hell yeah, Koya!
Oh, nice!
That makes me so happy.
And it's OG Koya.
Death from above.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's Koya breaking through like a skylight with the moon behind her. That is really cool.
Koya has become such an interesting character in the comics. Her and Bludgeon have been fucking fantastic additions.
Right?
So many layers. So good.
I got General Trag now. Hey.
And
Heart
still
of
love that
Stone.
design, though.
Well, again, this is like the Magic
know.
Universe version, so...
There's very few things that I am super loyal to 87 over, but the design of the Rock Soldiers is one of them.
I agree, especially like there was more differentiation between them, at least the two main ones, you know?
Because in the IDW, they're just mutated neutrinos.
Yeah, and they basically all have this, like, at least from my memory, they have that really similar, like, red tone.
They look like army men. They're all just kind of copy-paste.
Yeah. I mean, I like Trag, but I also like I think my favorite was the other one. I can't remember his name right now.
Granitor.
Yeah, the silver one, right?
With the big nose!
Exactly. Another good card for artifact decks, though. That's another like theme in the set is that you would figure like, oh, it's Ninja Turtles, everything's gonna be about ninjas and whatnot, but there's actually like a huge theme, especially in the red and blue, for machines, because Donnie and Krang and blah blah blah. So there's a lot of good artifacts in this deck as well.
Are there any artifacts for parties?
I don't mind that.
Or rudeness?
I mean, there are they're called class cards, I think. They're enchantments, but they are like there's one for each of the turtles in the theme song. So it's like there's one for Leonardo leading and does machines and cool but rude and party animal.
Thank God for that.
We got novel nunchaku.
Ooh. Man, I gotta tell you, I had to go total sidebar. I had to run an errand for work the other day and pick up a costume for a film shoot was happening. Long story short, I had to go to like Abracadabra, which is a acclaimed costume shop here in New York City, and I stopped because they had toy replica, costume replica weapons from all the turtles from Mutant Mayhem, and I was like, I have $150 to burn right now.
I mean,
I didn't, but that makes me think of that.
Let me tell you, I do not have money to burn right now because I have spent it all on Ninja Turtle Magic cards. As long as we're talking references, and this one is my first, at least the ones that I own, I'm pretty sure, is definitive Rise reference, because it's in the picture, there's the nunchucks, right? And I don't know what's novel about them necessarily, but the image on either side is Lu Jitsu and Dragon Fury.
Oh, that's interesting. Because, I mean,
so we've got a Lu Jitsu reference.
Rise notoriously doesn't use the traditional weapons.
Yeah, well, I mean, not until... Does he get one in the movie?
Yeah, he goes back to him.
Yeah. But man, you got the Lu Jitsu reference. I'm happy about that.
That's pretty cool. Hot soup?
Got another Donnie. This is the common version. Turtle Techie. At work.
Anything cool in the background of that shot on his shelf?
I mean, there's a CRT TV, and what's underneath? I mean, there's a video game system in the forefront. It kind of looks like, I don't know. I want to say it looks like a PlayStation, but it almost looks more classic than that.
Just seeing if there's any good Easter eggs back there.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it out too. It's definitely like a retro game system. It kind of looks like an Atari in the forefront.
Oh,
and
cool.
Then there's, I don't know, maybe like a VCR under the CRT TV. There's an energy drink on top of the television, which I think is kind of funny. Yeah, that's cool. We got April O'Neil, Hacktivist. I have seen this card. I'm glad I have a copy of it.
Oh, nice.
So this is one that got brought up in some of the coverage I was seeing for the set before it came out, and I did the nerd thing of trying to correct somebody of they're like, I don't understand why this is like, at the beginning of your end step, draw a card for each card type among spells you've cast this turn, and they were talking about what she's doing in front of computers and stuff, and I'm like, well, she was a scientist before she was a news reporter. Please remember that she's not always a news reporter.
Better version, if you ask me.
In the fight between mutants, ninjas, and aliens, don't underestimate a resourceful human. Which, ain't that the truth for both April and Casey?
Mm-hmm.
We've got an ooze spill. Oh, it is Baxter Stockman mid-transformation.
Ooh. Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah, it is. That is cool. The foil on the card is making it not come out as clear on my camera, unfortunately, but it's some real The Fly, staying true to the reference.
Very Cronin-y.
And then the final card is an escape tunnel, which is just the sewer.
Oh, cool.
Escape tunnel is a really classic Magic land, so there we go. Let's keep going. Brian, feel free to stop me at any time you want to stop, because this pack has 30 packs in it.
We'll see.
We got our token is a rat this time.
Nice.
Practicing ninjutsu.
Adorable.
Tenderize.
Is that Leatherhead.
Yep.
That's a cool looking Leatherhead.
Yeah.
Ooh. I like that he looks
Mid-fight.
more Steve Irwin Aussie than he does Louisiana Bayou.
Yeah, yeah. It says, "Get back, all y'all. Stay away from me. I ain't safe, you hear? Ain't no friend. I'm a monster."
That's not true. He is a friend.
I will also say that of the flavor text that I've seen where they reference specifically like this Leatherhead, they refer to her. So it is the Mutant Mayhem Leatherhead in a hand, at least in the magic art.
Copy.
But I think that's cool that they're like, again, they're touching on like every different version.
Man, if they keep going with that, they should get Bindi Irwin to guest voice Leatherhead sometime.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. We got April in training.
Dope.
You get Splinter in the background overseeing. This is in the like training area in the lair. April is doing a roundhouse kick. Great form. And
I love Brawler April. I really do.
Yeah. So this is the subtitle. This is the first one that I've seen where April is human ninja subtype versus the hacktivist one where it is human scientist.
Okay, cool. So we could still see human reporter too.
Yeah. In fact, the April that is in the commander deck is a reporter.
Yeah, of course. I mean, they gotta cover that. I'm not gonna deny it. I like scientist April because it makes her unique.
Yeah. We got a retro mutation.
Ooh.
Enchanted creature is a turtle with base power and toughness 0/1. It can't attack and loses all abilities.
Yeah,
Some fun little art. This is Leo being mutated back into a baby turtle.
Which, in all the times that there's been a demutation in any iteration, I believe Leo has always dodged it. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I can't.
Notoriously, Ninja Turtle Adventures, the Archie comics, ended with Michelangelo getting demutated but remutated. That was the rescue mission that ended the series.
Huh. I gotta catch up on a lot of those still.
I mean, it's 30 years old now.
Well, yeah, I know, but I mean, art. Like when we've talked about comics before, like I read some of the original Image for sure, but Mirage for sure, but the issues that I read the most as a kid were the Archie comics.
Yeah, which again, it's not just the '87 version in the comic. Seriously, Archie is good stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's we'll talk about it later, but there was the secret lair today for Ninja Turtles, and one of the whole sets they did was Mutanimals.
Nice.
With Lost in Art.
That's Krisa and Zodi.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, so we got null group biological assets is the next one. The quote, the flavor text is to Zodi, so.
I hope they come back in the comics soon. We've kind of forgotten about him after a while.
I mean, it's fun art, like a scorpion and a snake with arms.
They're cool characters, too, especially Krisa.
I'm a company woman. I'm part of the plan. I'm part of the team, and I enjoy my work.
Zodi's just kind of a bitch.
We got another. I'll try and move a little bit faster. We've got a guac and marshmallow pizza.
Oh God!
It is so funny. Like, look at the. Is
that a rat?
The little. Yeah, it's like a little critter in there.
Ew.
It is definitely a rat.
Call me crazy, but I'll take marshmallow over avocado any day.
Oh yeah. All of the pizza has that look of like where the cheese is just glue. You know, it's super stretchy, and every time I see cartoon pizza like that, I'm like, that's not real pizza.
It makes me think of Goofy Movie. And like that notorious scene where they have the stretchy cheese pizza. Either like the cheese kind of looks a little AI.
Oh man, dude, this card is awesome. It is mechanized ninja cavalry, and it's a foot soldier riding a tauntaun Mauser.
Oh, that's so fucking metal! Yo, make this fucking happen!
It's so cool.
I hope IDW is taking notes. That's
The flavor
so
texture
fucking
and backstory is great too. This is absolutely ridiculous, Saki. They aren't meant for writing. What happened to the ninja's famous subtlety?
I mean, we've seen giant mousers before, and there is technically one in the video games that the foot soldiers ride, but not like that.
Oh, man,
Fucking bucking bronco mouser. Oh, that's cool.
We got our Go Ninja Go sorcery. It's a Secret of the Ooze reference.
Also, Turtles in Time reference.
Yeah, true. Actually, the artwork itself is a Turtles in Time reference.
Exactly. It's a screen toss. Come on. Everybody's favorite thing the Turtles have ever done in a video game ever.
You can see the trans-dimensional portal in the background, and you've got the foot soldier flying towards the camera. Although the thing I'm trying to... So that's what I was trying to figure out. I think...
Kind of looks like Jenica.
That's what I was going to say. I think it's Jenica again. This is my favorite thing, is that they have not forgotten about Jenica or Venus from the IDW comics.
Because they fixed them.
Cards, and there are cards that are like dedicated to... It's like there's a Jenica card, there's a Venus card. I haven't seen them. Like I don't have them yet, but I have noticed Jenica in the background and in some of the cards. I love that they're including them.
I just love this whole lore leaking that's going on, that they don't have to actively straight up reestablish things. Like in the comics right now, they're doing that whole big Battle Nexus crossover, and like the Saturday morning cartoons have included old Hob as like a brand new character that totally works in the 87 context with no reason other than like, yeah, it's a cat bad guy now. Like it worked. It's so cool.
You got the Fugitoid. It's just
My
called
guy.
Fugitive Droid.
Oh, that's great art.
He's like mid-run away, all these lasers shooting at him.
There's another thing. I wish they would have done a more of a spin-off to the Fugitoid story, like just straight up reboot what they did back in the old Mirage days.
Yeah, I mean he predates the Turtles, right?
Exactly, and they kind of retroactively worked him into their lore, and I would just love to see like IDW. You've got so many spin-off series right now. Just give me a mini run of the Fugitoid.
Yeah, even the flavor text is that story. It's not like a quote from anybody. It just says, a freak accident transferred Professor Honeycutt's mind into his robot assistant. Blamed for his own death, he fled as the Fugitoid.
It's a great concept.
It really is. Oh, man, this is cool. This is an aura, but a dimensional exile. The Turtles getting Krang and his body back into a portal to Dimension X.
Oh, that's a gnarly looking robot body.
Right? And they do have references on some of the other cards I've seen of his body of like both the 87 and the IDW versions. So
that looks like a crossbreed of both.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got the antenna.
They should have that's the one thing the Krang needs to have is the fucking tuning fork.
So good. Oh, cool. Oh, wow. There are 2 rares and a mythic in this pack. That's nice. We got Donatello, Mutant Mechanic.
Beauty. Oh, working on a Neutron.
So this is the one that I have the silhouette version of. The silhouette is like the collector version. This is the base mythic card. So yeah, you got Donnie working with a Neutron on a Neutron body. Reminder to everybody out there, if you're a more casual fan, the Utroms are not always bad. That is definitely going to go in the folder. My next rare is Armagon.
Oh, my guy.
Look at that.
Oh.
You see, like, the psychic teeth behind him is, like, launching onto a portal. Who is that he... Oh, it's Donnie. Yeah, no, that makes sense considering the whole IDW.
That
story.
arc was fucking insane. One of my highlights of all of IDW was like Donnie abandoning reason, going against all of his logic, and just jumping through magic hoops to face a giant space shark psychic monster thing. It's awesome. And they make Armagon so fucking scary in the comics.
I mean, he is terrifying here. He looks like a shark fused with one of the robots from the Matrix.
Man. Oh my God.
The sub
Underappreciated villain.
His creature type is Shark Horror Mutant, which I love.
Yes. Yep.
And the flavor text is so metal. It says, "I am ancient efficiency. I am evolution's future. I am mutation come full vicious circle."
That's so fucking rad. That's my favorite card so far.
We got a foil April O'Neil hacktivist, so we've already seen that one. Pass on. We got another escape tunnel. So we're on to the next pack. But man, what a good hit on that Donnie and Armagon.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Y'all, where are my Armagon fans out there? Armagon and the Horseman. Come on, baby.
Look at this Mauser art. That's awesome.
Oh, that's sick. That's like cyberpunk.
Right? For a token? It's like blasting out frequencies.
I hope we all can agree that, like, even if you're divided on the concept of the franchise Magic packs, this art is so good.
Speaking of Mausers, our first comment is Mauser Attack. Donnie and Raph surrounded.
And there it is.
Again.
He's got the 2 tines.
Yep. Yeah.
Wow. What the fuck?
They went with the GT. But yeah, again, just like loving the art, loving the combinations of these sort of like neon colors, you know? It takes the neon color of like streetlights and stuff that you'd expect from the signs of New York City and then just like brings it alive. But I will also say a lot of this stuff, like, I know people are frustrated that there's another New York City set in Magic. A lot of the artwork is of, I think it still fits in really well. A lot of it is like, you know, obviously like sewers and like, yes, there are buildings, but it's not so explicitly the New York City skyline, even though like it is New York. I could see a lot of this in some other Magic worlds, you know, like there are worlds that have cities and sewers and stuff. So we got another Cowabunga.
Same one. Yep.
We got another pizza, the anchovy and banana pizza.
Oh, that's a pan. That's not New York style.
Yeah, this one came from Pizza Hut. Is that rat dead?
After eating the pizza, probably.
It's a black card, so it's possible.
The dead rat costs extra. They don't throw it in there like the Papa John's pepperoncini.
Oh, you were gonna like the next two, dude. You were gonna like the next two. The first one is Ace Duck.
Fuck yeah!
But it's high flying ace. So here's an example of what I was talking about before. Like any card could be high flying ace, but this one is specifically Ace Duck.
So what do you mean any could be?
So like if they were to reprint this card into a future Magic set, they could just have a card called High Flying Ace that has, you know, someone on a glider or something. It doesn't necessarily have to be a mutant duck.
Oh, I see. Oh, so they just found the common ground that his name happened to be, and then it worked. I see.
Right. Yeah. Like technically the creature type is bird mutant, so it would still be a bird, but it doesn't have to be this bird.
That's cool though. I fucking love Ace Duck.
And the flavor text on this is from Ace Duck. It says, "Nice to meet you, Botticelli," or whatever your name is. "Tell your boss to send some scarier goons next time."
Is that Herman?
It is!
My guy!
You would like this one.
Hell yeah.
Crustacean Commando. So again, another one, like, common name, but it's Herman. And he's got the dumpster on his back full of his full arsenal.
And it is an absolute fucking crime that the guy from Apocalypse Now has passed away and is unable to voice Herman the Hermit Crab in a feature.
We've got, when this creature enters, create a mutagen token. We haven't really talked about mechanics.
Sorry, Full Metal Jacket. Full Metal Jacket. That's what I meant.
Yeah. We haven't really talked about how, like, the mechanics fit some of the cards, so I'll try and take a closer look at that as we move forward, because I really do... Like, some of the cards that I've seen or that I own already were like, oh, man, the mechanical flavor of this is right on point. But the flavor text for this is from Herman saying, "Wondering what I've got in the box? Pain, soldier, and lots of it."
Another underappreciated character.
Omni-Cheese,
awesome new addition to the Mutanimals.
the Earth Protection Force Point Squad.
Ooh. Turtles' very own Men in Black.
Yeah, and this one's got like the Men in Black type character in the center, flanked by 2 soldiers. They've got their weapons drawn. They're clearly in the middle of some conflict. She's commanding them out, giving them orders. Says, not all humans fear the unknown. The Earth Protection Force specializes in teaching the unknown to fear them instead.
Man, a Men in Black Turtles crossover would be good.
Ooh. So this is interesting for me. I've got this next card. This is now my 3rd version of it, and all 3 are different art.
Oh.
Karai's Technique.
Yeah.
This is a sorcery with sneak on it, but you could see, like, I think the other version I have of this is more muted colors, whereas this one is, like, pretty vivid colors. And you can see in the background she's, like, cutting a sword through an image of Leo and the Shredder.
I mean, that's good representation.
I love that so much. Yep. All right, moving on. Hey, talking about Jenica, we've got Jenica's Technique, and check out this art.
Yo, that's cool.
This is Jenica jumping, firing
cool
a bow and
style.
arrow. It is like, I would say Archie style.
Kind of, but way more dynamic.
And what are those? What are the enemies called? I've seen them before. I can't remember.
They just look like Shogun.
Or like Anthrax.
That's fucking cool art, man.
They've got like the what are those, mandibles or whatever?
Whoever this is, let them run in the comics. This is great art.
I love the sewer framing of it.
Oh, with the pipes and stuff? Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. That's so much.
You got some good ones, man.
Oh, hey! This is the first time I've seen this referenced. We've got New Generations Technique. It's the Future Turtles.
Oh, from Last Ronin Part 2.
Yeah.
We got
Uno, Moja, Odin, and Yi.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
And you
I
can
really
see
like
in the
those new
background-
turtles.
Yeah, the NECA just released, or at least I've seen 2 of them in the wild. I haven't picked them up yet, though.
Great
but
design.
you
So we've said this before, but like with Rise, how all the turtles were different species was one of my favorite aspects of that. So having them lean into that for the Last Ronin Next Gen Future Turtles, I really, really loved.
Do you see the original turtles in the light behind them?
Yeah.
Nice artwork. We got Donatello Gadget Master. I'm getting a lot of Donnies.
That's cool. He's got like the tech bow from Rise.
Yeah, this is a new Donnie from the other ones we've seen before. This is Gadget Master. Can sneak in for 2. Whenever Donnie deals combat damage to a player, create a token that's a copy of target artifact you control. So that's a nice rare right there. Let's see what some of the signage. Yeah, Bob's Za. Yeah, that's the pizza sign that he's right above there. And yeah, you're right. There's like the tech bow. There's a whole bunch of other like things swirling up above him. Like this is very like Rise coded by some of like the it's not really mystical because that wasn't Donnie and Rise, but you could see like above him there's all these other gadgets flying above him.
He's got drones.
Our next one is the first class card I think I've gotten, and that is Ninja Teen.
Just a rando.
Well, I think this is supposed to be 2012 Karai.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I see it.
Like much more youthful. She's got that short haircut. We've got a bunch of kunai being thrown at the camera,
which is on brand. Yeah.
But you know I'm a fan. But yeah, nice card.
More good art. It's another thing that looks like it's right out of like Batman Beyond or something.
Right? Yeah. And then the last 2 cards were Hamato Guardian, Stance in foil, and Escape Tunnel in foil. So we're moving on.
We'll do 2 more?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm going to keep opening them, but I don't have to do them on camera. Got another robot token. We got another Stockman Mad Scientist. Ooh, we got Bebop Warthog Warrior. That's the next new one.
A little higher. Oh, that's cool. All right.
It's very much like Bebop and Rocksteady against, what was it, Against the Universe or whatever?
Destroy the
the
world.
Yeah, that's kind of what it made me think of. It's just like the charge through the arcade. You can see the tokens flying about. There's an arcade machine in the back.
It's when they get their pet raptor, and you have that card too somewhere.
Yeah, I got that in one of the collector boosters.
That was the series that made me love Bebop and Rocksteady. I was fervently a hater of those characters up until that run.
Ooh, that's neat. Next two cards. Good reference. Common here. The flavor text for this is, for a moment, there is only relentless snow and frozen breath.
Ooh, that's
The card's
rad.
called Make Your Move, and it is the Mirage foot soldiers coming to take out Leo.
Oh, the ambush.
Yeah, which they changed to Raph in the first movie.
You can feel the suspense.
Yep, then like climbing the buildings around him, and he's holding up his katana, waiting for them to strike. Like, man, what a cool standoff!
Man, 2K3 did an amazing job of adapting that.
Right? Oh man, I gotta watch that again.
Mm-hmm.
Next one is Orokusaki Shredder Rising. So it's young Shredder.
Ooh, Proto Shredder.
Yeah.
No
Training with
mask,
the
just
claws.
gauntlets. That's kind of sweet.
Little foot soldier in the background being like, whoa.
Do you remember when there was a low-key pitch for a Young Foot Clan spin-off series for the Turtles?
No, I don't.
I will have to dig this up, but there is key art and character art and pitch material for a series that was supposed to follow a young Orokusaki and Hamato Yoshi coming up through the Foot Clan ranks.
Oh, that's cool.
I missed opportunity.
Yeah, for sure. How has that not been a comic series at least?
It was going to be a cartoon.
That's awesome. I would definitely pay to see that.
Yeah.
Hey. The Slithery.
What am I looking at?
This is the IDW mutant in the sewer that was taking the children in Mutant Town.
Oh, God, that might be that's the most we've ever seen of it. They never really showed it that much in the comics.
Yep, yeah.
Damn, that's kind of dope.
We got like this full, like almost Killer Croc type, but much, much bigger.
It's like Killer Croc meets like Swamp Thing.
Yeah. And the flavor text is from Lita. The Slithery, he snatches little kids and keeps them in cages. He don't got no legs, he just slithers.
Bless your heart, Lita.
Oh, man, that's an uncommon. The art on that next card is awesome. We got foot ninjas
Dope.
up on the rooftops in the smoke. And yeah, we're moving into uncommons now. Take a look at this Shredder.
Oh, fuck. That looks like Image Shredder.
So for those listening, he's got the long claws, and his helmet has like the really extended spikes going up and to the left and right, wrapping around his head. So it's like really exaggerated armor in a way.
The fucking shin guards go up past his knees. Jesus.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
and
sick.
of course he's dropping down from some height like all good Shredder intros.
In slow motion, but at an inappropriate frame rate, like in the movie.
Right. And this is a full art card, which is why I was kind of freaking out about it.
That's so cool. I love this art. It
borderless.
literally looks like the perfect blend between the original Turtles Adventure style of Shredder, where he was like a chrome and blue walking monstrosity, and the Image Shredder, which was just savage as shit. At least the armor, because Shredder technically didn't appear in Image because Raph was Shredder.
Right, yeah. This one kind of fell out of the pack, so I'm going to show. This is just a basic island, but the art on some of these is so good.
I will always love turtle parkour.
It's a city in the middle of a thunderstorm, and they're lit up The turtles are lit up by a lightning strike, like Batman animated series style, jumping across a gap between buildings.
I would print that and put it on the wall.
Right? It's so good. And again, like these really cool swirls of blues and grays and purples.
Beautiful.
Next up is the neutrinos.
Hell yeah, it is.
Oh man, it's so cool. I wish this one had flavor text, but yeah, it's Elf Rebel. I love that. In Magic, they're canonically elves.
Yeah. Ears.
Right? But it's the trio in their their hot rod.
Dax, Kala, and Zach.
I'm trying to see it that. Oh yeah, so it's that orange circle. It might be hard for you to see. Is a portal to Dimension X.
Oh, of course it is.
That they zoomed out of. At first, I thought it was like the moon or something.
Great work of shading on that. God, that art is so good.
I was reading the mechanical, like what the card does. It says there's a 2/4 flyer with Alliance. It says whenever another creature you control enters, the neutrinos get +1/+0 until the end of turn. And whenever the neutrinos attack, exile up to one target creature you own, then return it to the battlefield under your control, tapped and attacking. Kind of like you're sending something to Dimension X and then bringing it back. We've got another Last Ronin reference. We got the Last Ronin's technique.
Nice.
The spirits of the other turtles behind him. And this one actually says create 3/1/1 white Ninja Turtle spirit creature tokens. If the spell's sneak cost was paid, they enter tapped and attacking. So this is another one of those like mechanical wins because, you know, when the Last Ronin comes around, he's going to be haunted, and so he's got three Ninja Turtle spirits coming into the battlefield with him.
That's sweet. Sounds like a good card.
They stood beside him. Whether they were figments or true spirits no longer mattered. We got a Raph card. Raphael Most Attitude.
Kind of Mutant Mayhemish?
Yeah. And once again with a GT.
That's going to fuck with me.
See who the character is in the like behind. I think it's just a random. Oh, you know what this is? This is Raph on a subway platform, and he's thrown off the trench coat.
Oh, nice.
And so you have a random person waiting for the subway, being like, "What was that?"
Whatever. Looks like a big turtle in a trench coat.
And then, I'm really happy that I got one of these. But this is one of the tag team cards. This is Don and Raph Hard Science.
So how does the tag team work again?
It's just two of the turtles on one card.
Oh.
So they have a series of rares in the set that are each of them paired with each other. So Don and Don and Raph, Leo and Don, Mikey and Don, and then all, each one gets one card together.
Yeah.
This one says it's a 2/4 menace. Whenever Don and Raph attack, the next non-creature spell you cast this turn has affinity for artifacts. So what that means is when the card attacks, the next spell you cast is cheaper for every artifact you tap, or rather for every artifact you control. So Raph is going in for the attack, and then Donnie assists by using his machines. Nice flavor win.
Nice.
Rest your brains, Donnie. I got my own idea. All right, one more pack is what you wanted to do, so here it goes.
We're just over an hour. I think this is pretty good.
We got some good pulls in this. You got that Bat Mutant token in. Right. We got Rock Soldiers. We're going to speed through the ones we've already seen. Buzzbots. Oh, here's a theme song reference. Mutant Chain Reaction.
I think that's also a special move in one of the video games.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. This is destroy up to one target artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying. Create a mutagen token. We live together. We train together. We fight together. We stand together. We are ninjas. This is all four in mid-air pose attacking.
The 2K theme was not as good as the OG, but it's not a bad theme.
No, I don't think it's bad. I think it might be my least favorite, though, if I'm being honest.
No, Mutant Mayhem is my least favorite because it's not even a theme song.
Okay.
I'm still angry over that. And I mean, I'm by Mutant Mayhem, I mean the Turtles, Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
Yeah,
series
Tales
that
of
they launched,
TMNT.
which is fine on its own. I enjoy it, but the fact that they don't have an iconic theme song pisses me off.
Yeah, well, like they relied so heavily on like the killer soundtrack in the film, but clearly they didn't want to pay the rights for the TV series.
Which is, oh, come on, guys, what a dick tease.
In a myriad of ways, did they not want to put the budget fully towards the TV series with some of the voice actors not coming back?
I understand, but
Totally. Yeah. Moving on, we've got we got a couple good ones coming up. We've got Uneasy Alliance. We got Leo and Cry shaking hands, making a truce. Other perspectives can help one find the proper direction.
Leonardo's side, I mean.
Right? Yeah, no, there is some really good, like, oh, maybe this is the 2012 iteration.
Yeah.
But the next one is Zog, Triceraton Castaway.
Fuck yes!
Glad we got a Triceraton in there before the night was done. This is a dinosaur soldier. Gotta love it. Reach trample when Zog enters. Target creature can't block this turn. And mountain cycling. But man, look at that art.
What a tragic character. An incredible comic character. I remember being, like, emotionally scarred from reading the Return to New York arc and with him, like, poisoning himself to death. It's so fucking... Oh!
He's, like, bursting through a brick wall here, it looks like. His blaster firing. Like, just a badass shot.
Zog is a hero.
His uniform's torn. He's bleeding. Love it. Another food card, but maybe not what you're expecting. Ice Cream Kitty!
Hey! Wait, that counts as food?
Food cat mutant.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, it's ice cream.
Yeah, but I don't want to eat Ice Cream Kitty.
Mikey says that's not what they mean by pet food, dude. And yeah, it's just the freezer. Ice Cream Kitty's lounging in a waffle cone bowl.
I want like a spin-off of the Turtle Pets. Like they have the super like the Justice League pets, like Crypto the Super Dog and Ace the Bat Dog, but I want Ice Cream Kitty, Clunk, and Pepperoni. That
would be great. Oh my god, give it to me now. Also, it's Splinter reaching into the freezer. Who the hell puts milk in the freezer?
Who the hell thinks that's Splinter?
I mean, the three... What? No, well, he's got, like, claws.
Those look a lot worse than Splinter hands.
Oh, no, you know what it is? It's a glove. That's why I got confused. The light was glaring off the card. It's a gloved turtle hand. So,
okay,
my bad.
That makes me feel a little better because like
that makes a little bit more sense now. I was looking through my camera on the screen when I actually look at the card figures. You know what else I love? A little detail here is the cheese popsicle in front of the milk.
World building,
right? Another Omni cheese pizza, another foot ninja card, another Karai's technique. Oh, we got Casey Jones, jury rig justiciar.
Yeah. Oh, but it's the crappy mask. Still cool.
Yeah, there's a really cool Casey card, or I think it might be like an equipment for him that shows his apartment, and on the wall is like 4 different masks referencing a bunch of the different masks from like all the universes.
And that's cool. And like the Kurosawa mask that he's kind of currently sporting is cool in its own right. The American flag mask has its own aura to it. But I never, ever, ever want to see like the 2012 mask again because it's insulting to the original.
Well, it is in that card I just described, so don't look for it. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, man, the last 2 cards in this. What pulls, Brian?
Ooh.
We've got... I mean, it's a common, but I'm happy that I have it because now I have at least one Jenica-specific card. Bad Apple Big Sister.
Protecting Sheena!
Yep, Sheena's in it. We've got some of the other Mutant Town mutants behind.
What are her claws called again?
I don't remember. I always just call them claws.
It's like something. I forget. I'm sorry. I'm not cultured.
Well, we'll have to look it up.
No,
We'll
she's
see
told.
it
Oh,
next
look at
time.
it. She's at the club. She's at the club.
Yep. I love it so much.
That's
That
dope.
part.
Yeah, I don't care what anyone says. Jenica has been an outstanding addition to that roster. And I thought, like, and I think I'm on record saying I thought that she was going to be kind of a throwaway, like, oh, this is just a parable for the reader to kind of like insert themselves, and it's clever writing by Sophie. But Jenica's going to disappear. Jenica has not disappeared, and she is fucking great.
Yeah, I mean, I will say personally, because I'll be honest, I have a whole lot of the current comics to catch up on. I've been getting all of them, but I haven't been reading all of them just yet. And I
I
do
forgive
miss
you.
her in the mainline comic.
But she does pop up in appropriate places.
I must have missed it then, because I haven't seen her in any of the, like, she wasn't in any of the Jason Aaron.
No, she hasn't been in a while.
Okay, yeah.
But
Yeah,
like
I mean,
she was an anchor point through Mutant Town.
yeah. No, I just mean like through the new issue 1, like 1 through 15, she's not appeared in the main line.
Sure, but she will be back. I'm sure of it.
I hope so. But yeah, wow, great card, and getting Sheena in there too. Very happy. And then
Healthiest relationship in all of Turtles.
Look at this card.
Oh, fuck me sideways.
Flash Reptile Rampager. It's the Borderless. This is a good hit, dude.
Yo. And
Whenever
it's
another
the
creature
Corey
you control
Feldman
enters-
slash.
Yep. Yeah, it's the 2012 Flash. Whenever another creature you control enters, Slash deals 2 damage to each opponent. Whenever Slash attacks, create a 2/2 red mutant creature token. This is one of the big hits. This is one of the most valuable cards in the set currently.
Really?
And this is the borderless version. So you get like one of the neutrinos in there. But man, I love this art. I don't even know how to describe it. It's so cool. You can see Janna underneath.
Oh, yeah.
Underneath the text, rather.
Which is interesting that they're kit bashing 2012 Slash with 87 neutrinos.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they were in one episode of the 2012s.
Yeah, but not these ones.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Their design was a little bit different.
This just kind of feels like
3D.
really extraordinarily good, like, fan art.
Yeah. Well, it looks like graffiti. It
Yeah,
looks
kinda.
like mural painting, which I love so much. I'm gonna have to take a look at, what this is, what this is valued at. Not that I'm actually gonna sell any of these cards, but I'm so happy.
Oh, we
I'm
know you're
currently-
getting buried with these.
I'm so happy that I'm currently building a black, red, and white deck that this will fit in very well. So I'll be very happy to add.
Awesome.
All right. This is my first collector booster for TMNT. I'm definitely going to get one more that I'm getting through the pizza bundle, but that'll be here in like a week or two. Maybe the end of the month. I forget what the actual date is. But I wanted to celebrate the debut of the set. And so here we go. Let's hope we hit something cool. I'm always nervous opening collector booster packs. You never know what's going to be inside. Looks like we got a treasure on top. You're getting used to using my camera in this way. Oh, it's little like toys from an arcade machine. You can see all the tickets in it. That's neat. I like that. It's a fun little idea there. You can see the figures on the bottom. All right. That was on the back of the set. So let's flip it over. All right, we're starting with Uneasy Alliance. You got Leo and Karai in there. An enchantment says enchanted creature can't attack or block, but you could sacrifice the aura to exile enchanted creature. You create a 1/1 black ninja creature token. So we got some ninja creation through here, but look at that. Alliance between Leo and Karai, a thing that has happened in a bunch of different iterations. Stockman Mad Flyintist. When it enters, draw a card, then discard a card, and has Island Cycle. I don't really think there's any flavor here that fits Stockman other than the flying. Obviously, this is based on the original 87 cartoon version of Baxter Stockman, although we're seeing an Utrom in there that's similar to the 2K12 style. So that's a bit of an interesting combination. I don't remember. Yeah, no, I guess Stockman did turn into a fly in that one. So this is a 2K12 reference. Nice. We've got some of Baxter's Buzz Bots. The flavor text says, designed for autonomous pollination, the Stocktronics BuzzBot souped-up power plant allows for months of independent service. The optional taser is for defensive purposes only, of course. A little robot insect there. All right, April O'Neil, Kunoichi trainee. When she enters, scry 2, and she can be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. So yes, multiple times has April been trained by Splinter in the past. This is a nice little common version of April. I know people aren't crazy about legendary commons, but I'm just happy that we're seeing April have a version where she is learning martial arts, because that is a thing that has happened quite a few times. We get the zoo escapees, the rhino and boar that will eventually be turned, the rhino and warthog rather, that will be eventually turned into Bebop and Rocksteady from 87. That's really cool. Will be fused with the human counterparts that make them. The Turtle Blimp! Hey, this is the toy I always wanted when I was a kid. I never got the Turtle Blimp, but a friend of mine a couple blocks away from home had one. I would visit him to play with it. You could see Krang's body in the bottom, the turtles flying way overhead. This is a really great season 1 reference to the 87 cartoon. Another vehicle, and you create a mutant when it enters. Metalhead, awesome. When he enters, return up to one other target artifact or creature to its owner's hand. This set has a lot of artifacts in it, which makes sense. We've got a lot of machine creation, both from Donatello, and if you consider the original 87 cartoon, Shredder and Krang were constantly building new robots and contraptions and machines and stuff. So a lot of artifact play in this set makes a lot of sense. And of course, Metalhead is probably the most famous. Karai's technique in the 87 style, but it's got, oh, that's so cool. It's got Jenica in the Saturday morning style. That's so cool. Oh, I didn't expect that. So this is a sneak card. These are one of the ones that can kind of ninjutsu in when you've got an unblocked attacker. It says target creature gets +3/+3 until the end of turn, and target creature gets -3/-3 until the end of turn. It costs 3 mana as a sorcery, or you can sneak it in for 2. Man, that is cool. Look at that. Saturday morning style Karai and Jenica. Fun. We've got a turtle version of Cultivate. Splinter and Leo. I think that's Leo. The mask is kind of dark. It might be Donnie, actually. Looking over a bonsai plant. All right. We got one of the infamous Pizza Lands in foil. Turncoat Kunoichi. All right. So this is Alapex. This is the IDW style Alapex. There are a handful of cards that I've seen so far. We'll see more as the set, as I get more in, but there are a handful of cards that are referencing turtle characters but don't have their names on them. And so it lets Magic have cards that aren't all legendary while still referencing certain characters from Ninja Turtles. So in this case, we get Alapex, which is called Turncoat Kunoichi. This is because in the IDW comics, she started off as a member of the Foot Clan and eventually left the Foot Clan to join the Turtles. And then, even later on, wound up leaving the Turtles, feeling betrayed by them. I won't go into more spoilers than that, but I do think it's cool to get this card that references Alapex's journey. And also, is centered around exiling targets. So the flavor here in the mechanics isn't so much that Alapex was known for exiling or capturing other opponents, but rather that she goes into a sort of self-imposed exile from both the Foot Clan and Clan Hamato at different points in the story. So that's a nice little mechanical win there too. Toka and Razor unsupervised. That's another rare. All right, Toka and Razor, obviously from Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze. They were created because the new, like, family-friendly version of the live-action films, they wanted to put in mutants, but Eastman and Laird were pretty adamant about trying to keep some separation between the cartoon and the movies and some of their other properties. There was probably also some rights tie-up with, some of the with the animated series. So instead of going with Rocksteady and Bebop, they made 2 original mutants, Toka and Razor, eventually come back in a few different ways in other iterations of the Turtles, most notably 2K12. We got a Blasphemous Act. So this is another like classic Magic card, but we're seeing a scene classic from the comics and the first movie. This is when the Foot Clan invades and destroys the second time around April's apartment and antique store. So it's a nice little moment. Makes a lot of sense with Blasphemous Act. Deals damage to everything. A lot of foot soldiers also got taken out in that. And here's Metallic Mimic. Oh, it's Honeycut. It's the Fugitoid. As this creature enters, choose a creature type. This creature is the chosen type in addition to its other types. Each other creature you control of the chosen type enters with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. So is the Fugitoid a mutant or a turtle? No, but Professor Honeycut, throughout many iterations, becomes one of the turtle's closest allies and confidants. And so finding a way to support those creature type lines, mutant, turtle, ninja, can show how Fugitoid is supporting everyone around him. So you get additional +1/+1 counters, additional support for his friends. That's a really nice touch there mechanically. And this is also one of the comic book covers. This is one of the ones I wanted to hit, full page comic book cover. I'll have to look up the exact issue, but I do remember this one. And man, I'm so happy I got my hands on one of these. And then we've got the silhouette version of Donatello Mutant Mechanic. Nice. This is the last card. But it says put 3 +1/+1 counters on target artifact you control. If it isn't a creature, it becomes a 0/0 robot creature in addition to its other types. Activate only as a sorcery. Whenever an artifact you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, if it had counters on it, put those counters on up to 1 target artifact or creature you control. So more +1/+1 support, more artifact support. Donatello does machines, obviously, since we're honoring his status as the mechanic and the inventor of the team. And man, look at that silhouette. Look at that. Oh, look at the sky behind him. What an awesome way to get the purple for his bandana without really changing the silhouette version of the card. You've got Donnie and his telescope and silhouette, and then the sky behind him with his classic purple color scheme. So wow, really happy I hit this card, one of these cards. It's just I really like the silhouette versions. All right, cool. That's it for now. Thanks.
There's a lot more to open.
I mean, I'd say, like, if you wanted to, set aside some of your highlights going forward, if you're going to keep opening over the next few days or whatever.
The next few days? You...
Okay, have a great night.
You have a lot more faith in my self-control.
Put the coffee on. But thanks for sharing, dude. This is super fun. I do want to see more, but, like, yeah, I don't know if I could sit here for the whole thing.
I have 3 more columns of this many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So
good luck.
24 more packs.
I plan to still get out to my local hobby shop. I am not gonna buy as many cards as you have, but I want to go out and support, so I'm gonna try to get it from a local.
I've thought about this. Like, I I have spent. I will fully admit I spent a lot of money on this set. Like I really have. But I'm
not shaming
actively,
you. I would have.
I'm actively playing Magic every week. And you know, this is my favorite thing, combining with my current hyperfixation. So it was kind of like a perfect storm for me. And I will be taking a break from buying Magic cards after this set. Not that I won't be interested in them, but because I have spent more than my fair share of planned budget on it. So here we go.
Right on, dude. Well, I think that's a good place to close it out. Thanks everybody. Subscribe, share, blah blah blah, and we'll see you in more regular episodes of the podcast coming up soon, I hope.
Cowabunga.
Cowabunga.